mostly cloudy skies. Throughout the day you can expect more of the same, with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. Did you know? I have tips on cleaning and sanitizing. Want to hear one now?
No, thanks. No. No. Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. So it is now Monday. Yeah, and I'm getting to work right now. Journey went to school. So we've been paying by the week because we paid by the month last time and she missed probably the equivalent of maybe 2 weeks. I mean, I know she didn't go one entire week because of the stomach virus. And I know previously, like the week before that, she didn't go on, I want to say Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know. She missed like a few days in there. Anyway, and I was totally confused because, anyway, I was just confused because I thought he said that we could pay by the day if we wanted to, because we weren't sure if she was going to go every day, but then I guess he said that would just be too confusing to keep up with. So we pay by the week now, just in case, you know, like when we're gone on vacation in Michigan. I don't know if she'll be going then in the summer. We don't know. But for now, you know, she likes it. She can go. If she wants to stay home, we like tell her to stay home. So I have to work. I haven't even looked at my sheet. I have it upstairs on how many I got to get done. I still have the 2 from yesterday to finish, and she got back with me about what size onesie. I'm drinking my stevia. This cup is from yesterday. I haven't had a Starbucks today, but this is one of my Zevia. This is the cola. They're clear, but I made my at-home lemonade tea, black tea lemonade, and it was pretty good. I think today I had the ratio down really good. So what I did, first I made my tea. So I make the tea in the Keurig. So I just made the tea, and then I added like 2 pumps of raspberry syrup, and I tasted it, and I was like, gotta be a little bit sweeter. So I added another pump of raspberry syrup, and then so once the tea was in here, it was probably up to here, so it was like that much tea. And so I just went to the next line with the lemonade and then mixed it all up and then added my ice, and it filled it all the way up. So, and that was a really good ratio. I mean, it wasn't spot on Starbucks, but you know, if you're gonna do it at home and saving money, yeah, it was pretty good. And we actually do have, I bought 2 lemonades from Walmart, like the frozen lemonades. I bought 2 of them last week. We still have 1 in the freezer, so I think I'll pull that out. I like to just put them in the refrigerator and let them defrost and then make it. So I think next time we go, I might pick up a couple more just to have in the freezer. But we'll have to go grocery shopping tomorrow early, because my husband does have to go to the doctor. He went last week. He just has like a couple, he had a spot on his chest and like a couple on his back, and you know, we're just being precautionary. You know, you don't want to end up with, you know, skin cancer or something. So they are going to remove them and send them off. Hopefully that all checks out great. But they said they can squeeze him in tomorrow. Otherwise he was gonna have to go like on Thursday, I think, either Wednesday or Thursday, and it was gonna be at like 6:45 a.m. Like, what kind of doctor is open at 6:45? I guess it's one of their early days. They do have a lot of ribbon trims to make, so this week. So I'm going to set up these machines right now. check my order list to see how many I gotta get done. I'm still trying. You guys, 11 days and Danny will be here. I'm so excited. And I'm excited because it's starting to get warmer now, finally. I'm in shorts right now, but I mean, it's like usually by this time, you know, it's pretty warm, but I feel like it hasn't been. We had a lot of cold, yucky weather. I know places are still getting snow. I'm like, my Lanta, but hopefully I'm hoping it'll be warm the weekend, the 23rd and 24th, when we are in Myrtle Beach. I'm so excited. I'm mainly excited for Danny to be here because it's just gonna be a fun week. It's gonna, I mean, a little bit Danny does your body, your soul good. So, and then after that, then we go into, so she'll be here all the last week in April, and then we'll start into May, and then that's when I will start, you know, the sugar counting and all that stuff. I just feel good when I do it, and I think it really has helped rev up my metabolism, so to speak, because I'm just, right now I'm just counting calories and I'm still losing weight. And it's not really the weight that I'm, you know, yeah, I love losing weight. I mean, I feel better, my clothes fit better. There's shirts that I haven't worn in a while because I was getting kind of pudgy for them, and they were, you know, getting tight, and they feel different, they're loose. All of my jeans that I used to wear, I cannot fit into. I wore a pair of my white pants. Did I wear them? I wore them last year in Myrtle Beach. I know I wore them then. Might have worn them in Michigan, but I think that was the last time I wore them because they were too tight. And I wore them to church yesterday, and it's like because I showed Stone when I got home, I lifted up my shirt. I was like, look, there's like nothing to hold. It's just like you could just go bloop and my pants would fall down because there's like nothing, you know. Normally I'd have like belly fat and stuff it'd be holding onto, and so now it was like, so I'm like, oh, okay, time to retire these. So, oh, and our pajamas came in today, Journey's and mine. So now we all got matching pajamas. Danny's got hers. And I am glad I ordered bigger because they shrunk. So Journey's, I got her size, it says 4T, but it came size 4. And that's fine because they were big for a 4 too. So after I washed them, and I'm like, yeah, these look like they would fit probably as a 5T-ish, you know. They're really stretchy, so I think those will fit her a while. And then I got mine in a large, and now I'm like, I should have got extra large because I think right now I'm more of a large. All my extra larges aren't fitting, and they're kind of, when I have my shirts on, it's like my neckline is like, because I got my mom's shoulders and we don't really have any shoulders. so anyway, I'm going to get to work. It is almost 4 o'clock. I don't know what's for dinner. I had a delicious wrap for lunch. I bought some low carb wraps, and I just put a little bit of cheese. It actually was really, really good. And I'm like, because I'm like, what am I going to eat for lunch? Normally I've been eating salads. So I get all kinds of stuff and just mix it together and make myself a salad. So I was like, what am I going to eat? So I had bought those wraps. So I had that, and I sliced up some avocado. And first I put the wrap in the microwave with some cheese on top and melted the cheese. And then I added I have some deli chicken, sliced deli chicken. So I put that on there. And I sliced up avocado, and then I spread some ranch on it, And then I did slice up a Roma tomato and put that on there, and it was really, really good. Really good. Let's get to work. Yo! Third flipping time. So I still haven't heard from them. If it wasn't so late right now, I would call them. But I sent messages. It's so freaking annoying. Yes, it is. That, you know, I've almost had this year, so the warranty is just about ready to run out, and it does not work. So I don't know if it's like a year warranty from the date you purchased it, because the date I purchased it is at the end of April. The date it got delivered to me, I don't think the warranty should start from the date that you purchase it, right? Because I didn't have it for April, May, June. When did I get it? In July? I'll have to go back and look. It was sometime at the end of June or maybe beginning of July that I got it. But anyway, what do you do? And people keep asking about this one. So this one, I don't plan on fixing until they come out. So here, if I was to hire the technician, I would have to, if it's the same technician, I would have to pay for his travel expenses, which I don't remember what that is. You have to pay for his hotel, his food. It's a lot of money. So when Melco sends in, so Melco sent to work on this one, I was able to, while he was here, because he came so early in, he couldn't call because Melco is in Colorado, so he couldn't call and talk to anyone because it was, I think he showed up at 8 or 9, and so they were, how many hours? 2 hours behind us. So he spent those 2 hours working on my Bravo. Well, actually he spent more time than that, but he was able to get the Bravo going. This one had issues. He was able to fix this one, and then this one here, he replaced a part. I don't remember what part it was, and he said if that doesn't work, don't deal with the problem. So I said, okay, I won't. So, that was probably what, Friday? And then on Monday or Sunday when I started working again, it still shuts down. So the thread rollers just stopped rolling. I broke a needle. Then it just stopped, so I restarted it, and right now it just stopped again, and I restarted it, and I'm only like this far. I'm only getting ready to put down the 4th fabric, and it's already done it 3 times, and it just means it's going to be like this all day. It'll continually happen over and over and over and over and over and over. It happens just about every single day when I use it, but there are certain days that it will just continue to happen. Like I've already, it already happened 3 times today, and I just started. It's 4:35, so it's just gonna keep on happening. Did it happen? Yeah, it happened like twice yesterday. It's just so annoying because it's not like I feel ripped off. I feel like if I never owned a Melco before and this was my very first Melco, I would not recommend Melco. I would be like, nope, sorry, because it doesn't work. You try to fix it, it don't work. You're like, oh, we're gonna put you on a waiting list for we'll have to remove a chip, and I don't hear nothing from you, and I send messages and I don't get nothing back. The last time I called them, I was on hold for, I don't remember. It was like 45 minutes or something. Please hold, please hold. So I was like, okay, I'll try back. And the next day, I don't even remember. This was probably less than 2 weeks ago. I know I should probably try to call them every single day, but you know, it's like when you have work and orders to get done, I don't have time to take, like right now. Actually, they're behind us. I can call. I was thinking they were close. I'm gonna call them. Anyway, it's like taking the time to let me try this, let me try that, when you have 13 orders to get out the door. Well, I don't have time to stop for you to try a bunch of things on this machine because I got to get the orders done. Does that make sense? Now, if there was a, you know, a day where like, oh, I only have like 3 or 4 orders to put out, I can take, you know, because last time it took like it was a little over 2 hours. That he, actually it was longer than that because he did a bunch of things, tried stitching out. So what happens is like they call and they get you do like a, they send you a link and you click on it. That way they can see your computer. He can get into everything he needs to get into on your computer, and he can basically run this machine from where he's at. And so he would, you know, try different things, and then he would, you know, you're on the phone talking to him and he'd be like, okay, measure this, measure that, and I'd measure different, like he'd do the thread roller and it would roll out different lengths of thread, and I had to measure it and tell him what it was. And then he would stitch something out and he would say, okay, now send me a picture of it, and I'd send a picture of the front and back and show him what it looked like. And you know, it's a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff to go through. And it's like, if you don't have the time to do that, like I have a bunch of orders I gotta get done today. So I gotta, you know, it's just, I know. I'm just mad. Overall, I'm just mad that I got this, you know, it could have been any other machine, but it had to be this one that don't work. So my plan was, whenever they bring the guy out to replace whatever chip it is that they have to replace, but it's on a waiting list because of whatever, I was going to get him higher so I don't have to pay for travel expenses, because he'd already be here. So he'd be here fixing this one, and I'm pretty sure this does not need, it's probably something simple, but I just haven't had the time. I honestly don't feel like messing with it myself, because like I told my husband, it's like, I probably could. I've done it, I don't know how many times before, you know. 1, 2, 3, probably 3 or 4 different times, you know, getting it back up and going. And I really do need all these machines going. But yeah, it just sucks. But you guys, thanks for listening to me complain. Now I have to get back to work. I am going to try to call him though. So I tried to call and I was on hold for like, I don't know, 8-10 minutes. And so I just hung up, and I figured I would try to call in a little bit because it is getting to be almost 3, because I seem like I call around the same time every time, and maybe that is like the wrong time to call. It seems like if I call earlier in the morning, so I might actually try to call in the morning. I'm gonna write myself a little note right here to call, because I need to get this taken care of. I think my problem is I'm like waiting on something to happen that's not going to happen. I'm going to have to get pushy and be like, okay, you guys need to fix this! So I've got 9 orders to get out today. So I'm going to, no, 11. I got 11 orders. No, 9. Okay, call. I'm writing myself a note on my little calendar here to call them. I did send a message to Todd, which is the representative. I don't feel like Todd is the person that I need to go through, although he probably does have some insight and probably can contact the people that I would need to talk to. I think I have to call this, and it's a big ordeal, you guys, because when you call, I have to put in my serial number to see if I'm under warranty, to do this, to that, and then you're on hold forever. So yeah, it's just what it is. It's just what you got to deal with. I feel like if I guess if everybody had a direct phone line to whoever, it'd probably, you know, wouldn't be good, because they'd be getting calls all hours of all day. Hey, can you help me with my machine? So I do understand that you do have to, I guess, monitor the way you do things, or screen the way you do things, but anyway, I did send a message to Todd. Maybe Todd can get in touch with somebody and figure out what the heck, because I'm just tired of dealing with it. I just want a machine to not have issues. Right now, the only machine that don't have issues, knock on wood, is, I'm not gonna say it too loud, my Bravo out there. But yeah. So I need to work, because I got all these orders to get done. Let's do it. So I finished this finally. She asked if I was gonna vlog it. So I already made the ribbon trim like last week, whenever I made a bunch of ribbon trims. And actually I probably would have made this onesie sooner, but when I made the last rainbow, because you know how I say if I make one, I'm gonna make a, you know, if I got other like rainbow, if I had to make other ones that was like this, I would go ahead and make it, which I don't even know if I do or don't, but that, because my machine's already set up, and I just feel like, you know, it kind of saves a, I don't know if it actually saves time, but like if I do, like if I had an order for JoJo, and if I made JoJo and had, you know, another shirt coming up in 3 or 4 days, I might do them both. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I would show. So it's so cute, and I love the name Madison. I just love that name. My niece, her name is Emily Madison Jan, I think. Or is it Jan? No, it's Emily Madison Jan. So she was actually named after my mom. My mom's name is Janice. So got one going out here. I'm putting another one on here. I told my husband I'm just gonna wait until the morning. Who else makes multi-needle? He says, who else make this is my husband, because he knows the problem I've been having. He was like, who else makes multi-needles? Maybe reach out to them. Maybe you could represent them. But I told him I was just going to wait and call in the morning, because I feel like I get a better response if it's like fresh. So I'm gonna call Melco. I gotta get my little number again. I keep it in the drawer. It's your model number, so you have to have that ready when you call. And for now, I'm just going to work and try to get these orders at the door. So, oh, and I'm selling that fence, my fence, because I was going to fence in the backyard when we had Otis. If you're new to my channel, we had a dog. He was an Anatolian Shepherd. He was just really big, and he got very aggressive, so we had to rehome him. But I'm trying to sell. I put it up on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, I do have a message. Okay, great. See you then. I put the fence up on Facebook Marketplace, and it has been so trying. You guys, the amount of messages, I can't even tell you. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. Do you see all these? These are all these messages about this fence. Like, so the one person, I'm like, yes, it's available. And then she's like, okay, will you take 100 and I'm selling it for 200. I paid like around 220-ish, or maybe a little more than 220 with tax when I bought it. So, you know, $200, you're getting it. It's unused, still good. You don't have to pay tax on it, you know, and plus they're hard to find right now. So if you go to Lowe's website, it's all out of stock. There was a few more other hardware places that had it all out of stock. So every place is like out of stock of this fence. So my husband's like, you should charge more. I'm like, right now I just want to kind of get my money back and get it out of the driveway. So I did it again. This is like number 4 for today. I actually did have another one of the shirts that I just made, so I'm going to go ahead and get it done. But it stopped. The thread roller stopped rolling. And see, the machine itself doesn't know. It didn't throw up any codes. It doesn't say anything about it, any thread breaks or anything. It just stops because of the thread breaking. Like normally it will break my needle, snap it off, so I have to replace. I've gone through so many needles, boxes. I go through, this isn't how they come, but you know, the 100 packs of needles. I've gone through 100 or since I got this, I know for sure. But yeah, and I have a bunch, I have some on order, and they need to hurry up and get me my needles, because like this right here, I've got 2 here and I've got like 2 here. This might last me a day or maybe even 2 days if I'm lucky, but that's only 4 needles. And I got another machine out there, so you know, I'm pretty screwed on that, but I will show you guys. So I'm not even gonna thread it, I'm just gonna start it. So here's my thread roller. Oh, it's like, oh, Pam, what's going on? Yeah, you know what? See, it just, I don't know. It keeps going. It's like, it's so annoying. So what do I have to do? I have to come over here and turn it off. I usually count to like 3 or 4 and turn it back on. So then I gotta wait for everything to fire back up. Multiple times a day I have to do this in order to stitch out orders on this machine. So it just broke again. I'm down to the purple. I bet you it happened again. I'm going to start it up and let's check. Oh, it's actually rolling. Just kidding. It is actually stopped, my thread. It's, I don't know if you can tell how tight it is, but as you can see, this thread is like way up against here and it's not rolling. So I'm just gonna stop it, and I gotta restart it again for like, what is this, number 4? 5? Number 5. Journey? I don't know why she's crying. So it's much later. I sold the fence. It took way longer because my husband's a talker. But I got on my new pajamas, and they do shrink because my arm is way shorter. That's okay. Everywhere else it fits, like the waist, the legs, the length of the legs and everything. She's really crappy. What's wrong? What's the matter?
Sissy pushed me.
No. Sissy don't push babies. You want to put on matching pajamas with me? Why not? Did you put slobber on my arm? I got to get to work. That's my thread. So I just started back and we broke a needle because it stopped rolling. So I think this is like, what's right here? I know I'm blurry. I think this is like number 7 or 8. I want to say 7. Regardless, and you guys, I think it's just today is one of those days where I'm just fed up with it, because it does happen a lot, and I might have just ruined this apron. So the needle actually bent completely up, broke off. Maybe not. Sometimes what happens is it'll do that and then it goes up into your fabric and creates a snag. So I thought that's what it did. I'll know once I get this all trimmed off here better. But oh my gosh, it's just like, I think it's okay. It's so annoying, and I'm really fed up. I'm fed up with spending so much money on needles to replace needles. I don't even know how many boxes of needles, packs of needles I have gone through because of this. And you know, I really don't talk about it. I just, you know, it was just, it is what it is, you know what I mean? This is the way to do it. Well, my needle broke for the 15th millionth time. I think this is like the 3rd needle break, but it's the 7th time, I think, that the thread roller stopped.
Wow. What this guy doing? What this guy doing?
So now, I had to get everything all up and going. I gotta turn it off. Turn it back on. Wait for it to start back up. It's ridiculous. Why do I look so red? I think it's just because I just have that light on. But I just washed my face and put my cream on my face. But I feel like all I did was complain today, and I'm sorry. But some days it just gets to me. It happens just about every day. I mean, the thread roller stopping, but it's like some days it's continuous. And you feel like you could get through your orders a whole lot quicker if it didn't happen, if you didn't have to stop. Your needle broke and change your needle and turn off the machine and turn it back on and wait for it to start up and then have to go back, you know, to where you let off, and you feel like if I haven't, well, it was new back in the end of June, beginning of July, somewhere in there. I don't actually remember what day it was, but you would think, okay, so it's not even a year. I haven't even had it a year. I ordered it in April, so it's coming up on the year date of ordering, but I don't think your warranty should start until you receive it, right? I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know, because I told my husband, I was like, yeah, if you purchase something in April, but you don't get it until July, you know, if you have a warranty for that long, how would you know if it, you know, because you don't have it for May, June, for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hope I'm making sense. But I'm hoping tomorrow, we do got a lot going on. So hopefully, to my husband, I don't know, because they moved his doctor's appointment. So now we have to get up early to do grocery shopping. But I'm hoping after grocery shopping, when I come home, I can call Melco, and then he can go to his doctor's appointment. So I won't be able to call him first thing in the morning, but I did send a message to Todd, and I don't know if Todd can do anything or not, or if Todd knows the right people to call to be like, hey, do we have an update for her? All I want is an update. All I want is for it to work correctly and not have any issues. This one, like, I'm not really, I mean, it'd be great to have it working. And when whoever comes out, if it's Mark again, I will pay him and have him fix that one. But in the, like, for now, yeah, it would be nice to have that one working, and I could get through all my orders a whole lot quicker. But for now, you know, it's not, you know, hurting me right now. You know what I mean? To not have it working. Like, I can get through with 2 machines just fine. But I just... yeah. Anyway, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. And, oh, I got rid of my fence. That's a good thing. That's $200 in my pocket. And I did get quite a few orders done that I wanted to get done, so that was good. I got everything I had to get done, and then I did like 3 or 4, 3 I think, from... 2 were from Friday and 1 was from Thursday. The ones that are supposed to ship, 1 was supposed to ship out on Thursday and 2 are supposed to go out on Friday. So I'm, you know, pecking away at that. I'm down to like 56 orders maybe, which is good. My plan is to get lower if I can. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Hey, tomorrow. Bye, guys.